77% of Social Security benefits are payable over the coming years, which means a 23% cut to monthly checks. Well, it's all highlighted right here in this press release from the Social Security Administration, which I want to pop up on the screen for you so you can see exactly what they've said, and I'll explain exactly what this all means based on this recent report, because I know that there's a lot of headlines out there, and I've seen it just as much as you. There's a lot of misleading and honestly a lot of really confusing information that's out there talking about these percentages out of Social Security. So I'm going to clarify all of it for you, and again, I'm going to pop this up for you. This is literally the press release out of Social Security highlighting all of these numbers. You'll get to see exactly what they're saying, and I'll bring everything to your attention. I'll explain everything in clear detail and what this means going forward, and if this is something we really need to start worrying about now or at some point in the future, and what the plan is behind all of this, and really what are they going to do here, because we've got a major problem on our hands, and this would impact essentially 70 million seniors that rely on Social Security. It's a lot of people, and that'd be a major problem. Now, quick shout out to Deborah. Thank you so much for reaching out recently. Down below in the comment section, she reached out to this team of trusted advisors right there to get some help with her Medicare, and again, they gave her a quick review, and they saved her $800 from a quick phone call. She gave them a call, she talked to them, they reviewed her Medicare, and again, it could be Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage, or initial enrollment in a Medicare. I'm not sure what Deborah's exact situation was, but what she did is she called them, they reviewed her situation, they found her a better plan, better coverages, better fit for her and her personal situation, and she got to walk away with an $800 savings, which honestly is absolutely incredible. That is really cool. So if you have not done so, make sure to call. It is totally free right there. They will review your current situation. About 3,000 of you here in this community have already called them, and a lot of people here in this community also saving a ton of money. In fact, the average person saving $1,100 is the average savings from the seniors calling them right there with that free phone number to get a review on their Medicare. So join Deborah, join the other 3,000 people here in this community, give them a call, see what they can do for you. And after you talk to them, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it goes, and I'd love to feature you in an upcoming video. More on that a little bit later. All right, let's pop up this press release right here, right now. You can see this. This is the official press release out of Social Security, and we can talk through the details about this. Okay, this is the Social Security Board of Trustees annual report and the accompanying press release. Now, let me point this out for you. Here's what this is all about, because we get this report every single year, and there's a ton of information out there, okay? Now, a couple different percentages. If you see at the top of the press release, they say the combined trust funds of the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund as well as the Disability Insurance Trust Fund. If they combine them, which that's not what we're talking about here, if they combine them, number one, they have to change the law, but then they would have insolvency in 2034 and they would pay out 81% of benefits. Okay, well that's if they combine them. Who cares about that? Because they would have to change the law, and why would they combine them? That doesn't make any sense. But rather, if they just leave things alone as they are, the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund, which pays out retirement, survivors, and spousal benefits to about 70 million people across the board every single month, if they do nothing with this, it would see insolvency in 2033, which is 8 years from right now, right? It's not that long, or it depends on when they're talking in 2033. It could be 7.5 years from right now. It's not that far away, right? It's going to be here before we know it. But at that point, if they do absolutely nothing to the program or this trust fund, they would have to pay out 77% of benefits. What that really means is a 23% cut to benefits if they do not do anything to this. The reason being is this. They bring in Social Security funds or income into Social Security through three major methods. So payroll taxes, which is the bulk of their income, about $1.3 trillion a year. They bring in income through taxation of benefits, $55 billion a year, and interest on the money in the trust fund, which is about $69 billion a year. Okay, those are the three main sources of income. Obviously, the number one, that is by far the most income, is payroll taxes, about $1.3 trillion a year, right? Problem being is that they're paying out more money to beneficiaries than what they're bringing in through their main three sources of income. Okay, well, if that's the case, then they're running out of money. If they run out of money and the trust fund becomes completely depleted, now we have a problem in which they can only pay out the money that is coming in through their sources of income, again, the three that I just mentioned, which means that they could only pay out 77% of promised benefits, right? So that means that they would have to cut benefits across the board for about 70 million people by 23%, and they'd only be able to pay out 77% of those benefits in about 7.5 to 8 years, give or take a little bit, depending on when it would actually happen during the year, right? That's a big cut. Let me give that into perspective really quickly here. Let's just say that at the time of insolvency, somebody is getting a $1,000 monthly benefit. If they have to cut benefits by 23%, or they can only pay out 77% of benefits, if somebody's getting a $1,000 monthly benefit, they would see a $230 per month cut to their benefit, where their $1,000 monthly benefit then goes from $1,000 down to $770. That's just an example for you. That's bad. That's really, really bad right there, right? Now, is this something you need to lose sleep over tonight and forever? No, not at all. Why? Well, it's out into the future, about 7.5 to 8 years, give or take a little bit. Is it something we need to worry about when we get to be a year and a half out from this? I would say probably not. Reason being is, I don't anticipate they're going to allow this to go insolvent. I do not anticipate that to happen. I think as soon as we get to be about a year out, give or take a little, from insolvency, they're just going to instruct the Federal Reserve to print or give Social Security a couple $1 trillion, and then they'll be fine for the next decade or two at that point, right? That's all I anticipate happening, is that they just literally call up the Federal Reserve, say, hey, Fed, will you print us $2 or $3 trillion? Sure, no problem. 5 seconds later, they have figuratively printed, in other words, putting numbers in a computer, just manufactured money, and they hand it over to Social Security and say, here, you're good for the next 25 years. Have a nice day, right? That's about it. That's all I anticipate happening. I don't think these lawmakers have any reasonable plan that makes any logical sense whatsoever to fix Social Security in a meaningful way to make sure that they can pay out benefits for a long time into the future. That's all I anticipate happening, okay? Anyway, this is what it is. I've seen a lot of headlines out there. I've seen a lot of reports, but this is just in regards to the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund, the 77% of benefits that are paid out, or basically a 23% cut to benefits in the event of insolvency just on the Old Age and Survivors Trust Fund. That's what this is all about. Does that kind of make sense for you? All right, anyway, hope this helps you. And again, make sure to join Deborah and the other 3,000 people. Give them a call in regards to your Medicare plan. And again, Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage, initial enrollment into Medicare, whatever it happens to be. Call them. They are by far your best resource. Give them a call. They will help you. They have all the technology, the computers, the systems in place. They can search everything very, very fast. They have access to over 20,000 plans across the country. They're going to look through those plans to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages and the best fit for you and your personal needs, which, by the way, we all need something different. All of our needs are very different. Therefore, that's why they have 20,000 plans, right? But anyway, they're going to find the one for you so you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the offices, the clinics you can visit, the prescription needs if you have any at all. They're going to look through all of that, find you your best options, and they're going to present you those options. And it's up to you at that point, and it's totally free for you to call them and for them to do all the work on your behalf. Please do not try to hack this out yourself. It'll save you a ton of time, a ton of frustration, a lot of research. They'll save you all the time and hopefully save you a boatload of money, like all the other people that are saving on average $1,100, or in Deborah's case, $800, which is still honestly really cool. It's a lot of money to be saving from a simple phone call. All right, anyway, seriously, give them a call, and after you do, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it goes, and I'd love to feature you in an upcoming video, just like Deborah. Otherwise, please, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Big subscribe button down below. Share the video. Big share button down below. Feel free to like the video. Like button down below. Check out the nearly 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or popping up on your screen right here, right now. You'll see those videos. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy your day. Take care, and I hope to hear from you down below in the comment section after you call them with your review, and let me know how it goes, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.